Okay, so here's my 2020 Tacoma. Just got that snug top Rebel used. Came with a print view. Sitting right on top of the Sumo spring. So what I'm going to do is take some measurements. The ride height that is sitting on the Sumo. I'm pretty sure after I put the topper on, it just sat right on. 21.5. 21.75. 21.5. 21.25. Okay. So I just got done taking the Sumo springs off, and now they're resting. The springs are resting how they would be without them. So let's see the measurement there. Here's the Sumo springs. Little oil can size foam. 21. 21.25. So this thing, I just put this topper on, and it's just way too soft, the stock springs. I'm about to get the Westcott 1.5 inch front kit, just like a preload spacer, I guess. It doesn't go on top, but yeah. So I got these Icon RXTs. I'm gonna install those and see how they do with the topper. I'm gonna use option 1 because most of the time I'm just with the topper and then I'll load it up. But as long as option 1 doesn't sink down as easily as the stock springs, I think I'll be okay. So ordered the Icon RXTs because they were adjustable. Most of the other ones, they have, like stage 2 or the deeper stage 2, they just weren't gonna, they were gonna be too much for the TRD Pro suspension. I didn't want to max out the shocks by lifting it too much. So with these on stage 1 and the topper, I should be about an inch or so, which is all I really want. I don't want to jack it up. I don't want to max out the TRD Pro, the box shocks. So I think this will work for me. If not, then I guess I'll be looking for shocks because right now they're like always out of stock. And I found these in stock, so let's see how they work. There's a little add-a leaf that comes with it. Each side has one. They come option 1, which is just which is how you see them here. With option 2, let's see. Option 2, I would take the 3rd spring down, take that one out and replace it with this one. And option 3, I'd put this extra spring in between springs 2 and 3 and leave them all in there. That's way too much for me at the moment. So I'm hoping option 1 works. My topper is the Snug Top Rebel, and it has the, I guess, outdoorsman's package, which is like a reinforced roof. They just throw a honeycomb structure up there and slap some more fiberglass on. So it is a little heavier. It's got has a Prince rack on top, which doesn't weigh much, but it weighs something. The extra spring retainers for when you add a leaf in there. The extra, probably this one, one of these two, maybe probably this one, but I won't need that right now. There we go, they do come with bushings installed, and the other options did not. Heavy. Alright, now I gotta jack up. Take the wheels off. Shit. What did I dismount? Got me a screw in there. It's nice. Stock springs full of Colorado red dirt. To it. Shit. So okay, now she's ready to come out. Got that out. U-bolts off. The other shackle off. E-brake. Lower shock mount. I guess that's to help with some droop. Alright, let's see what happens. That's all out. Now it's time to wrestle the new one in. Alright. Now I gotta install this shackle back onto the new one. Bolt goes inside, on the inside, not on the outside. Wait, is that right? I like that. The same way it came out. This way. I gotta drop the axle down to help meet that up. Okay, that helped. Should be able to get the bolt lined up now. Stops. Gotta make sure the U-bolts line up right on your bump stop. Little lips there. Make sure it's not over on this side. I've done that before. Right there. It's all done. I just have to put the wheel back on, torque everything after I do the other side. I'll probably have to cut a little off of those U-bolts there. Okay, so I've had these springs on, the Icon RXT, for a few days now. And initially they were, both sides were at 24 inches from center of the hub to the fender here. So I'm gonna measure again to see where they're sitting after about 100 miles of driving. I doubt they've settled as much as they're going to, but they may have settled a little bit in. Because like I said previously, I don't want to max out the Fox shocks that came with it. So I'm hoping for 1.5-ish. So let's measure it and see what we got. $23.5. We'll measure the other side. Got 23.75 on the passenger side, 23.5 here. So settled about 1.5 inch. So far they've been riding great. The big whoops kind of in the road, the dips, it takes it much better now than the stock, which would just slam into those Sumo springs and be pretty rough. The cracks in the road, pretty smooth. It's just a way smoother shot, or way smoother springs than the stock springs. I took a corner in a grocery store too sharp and ended up putting a rear tire on the curb, and it took it like a champ. You know, once it came off the curb, it was just a little bit of that, and then it was done. So you could barely even notice it. It was smooth. So far, I'm happy with them. I'm glad I did it because I got the topper, and it already, putting a little weight in the truck usually makes it ride smoother anyway, but with the addition of these shocks, you know, it's pretty nice. So